Hey Philip, hey Sean, how's it going? Chris. I'm I'm the one responsible. Yeah, I guess I am. All right, so I told Stu, I think, um, that I'd hop on here sometime and burn with you guys. Looks like quite a few people have been having fun with these little gummy bears. I've nicknamed them the Angry Bears, and I'm out and about right now. I had to come down to a little bit larger of a town to bring one of my kids to a doctor appointment. But I brought some gummy bears with me. If I was at home, I'd show you the molds. I've got 6 molds that I use, silicone molds for these little ones. Each mold holds 50 bears. So the batch that some of you guys out there have enjoyed through James and Robert, Burnham Bob, and Scott's Bonnet, the batch was part of 900 that I made. 6 colors, 6 flavors. It was like cherry, orange, pineapple instead of lemon. I think somebody mentioned they taste like pants. Maybe that was the pineapple ones, I don't know. But and then lime, I think, and then blue raspberry and grape. So those were the flavors that I made, and it was a particular tincture that was made out of Carolina Reaper, and there was a harvest edition, so I had a lot of different peppers in it. And then there was a tincture mixed in with it called Creek Water, which, again, a lot of different peppers, a lot of different ways of making the tincture. So all adds to the complexity of the flavors of the gummy bears. So you've got all the flavors that you tasted, but the tincture adds its own complexity with the different peppers and that. So anyway, out of the 900 that I made, I sent quite a few out, kept a little batch, and that's what I got left. And I've been kind of playing with recipes in that. I think maybe I've got a method of keeping them from drying out like that. Those of you who have had these or seen these, you've probably noticed they get a little dry looking after. These are, I mean, they're pretty good fresh, but once they get into a couple weeks, they tend to dry out. They look dry, but they don't chew dry. You know what I mean? They're still nice and squishy. So this is one of those pineapple ones. I don't know if I've got all the flavors or not, but it's either grape or black cherry. I don't know which. But they do have a good burn to them. In moderation, these are really good. You can overdo it. You can really overdo it. And any of you who still have these, I recommend not eating them on an empty stomach, and also not just doing a chomp swallow, because it's best if you let the heat hit the mouth and not the belly. They can be rough on the belly, but as long as you let them melt a little bit, chew them for a while, they got a nice enjoyable burn to them. They're a pretty high heat level from what I used to make out of these. I make them from a mild heat version to pretty hot, and they're really easy to make as long as you have the stuff to make them. Molds are the important thing. It's hard to make a gummy bear without a gummy bear mold. But there's all kinds of different sizes. The ones that I got, these are probably about as small as I've ever seen. But they're nice. They're fun to make. They're fun to put together. Fun to send out. Fun to see people eat. Fun to have people enjoy them. I probably shouldn't eat too many of these because they can be pretty rough. But it's only fair for you guys that have suffered through them to see the guy that made them also suffer a little bit too, right? Oh, look, all kinds of comments, and I didn't even see them. Let me scroll through the comments real quick while I let these things catch up with me. You bet, Luciano. I'm glad you liked them, even though they taste like pants. Is that? Did I hear that right? They taste like pants? Yeah, Dell. James, how's it going? Philip, send me a message and we'll try to figure something out. Yeah, I wondered where you could get them. Send me a message. We'll try to figure something out. Hey, Nick. Hey, Sean. How's it going? Yeah, good to see you in here. David. I'm sorry I'm going to probably not pronounce all these names properly, but real nice to see everybody in here. Sean Satterfield in the house. Yeah, the purple is grape. Purple is definitely grape. So as far as colors, they match the flavor, except for the yellow. Should be lemon, but it's pineapple. I got a pretty good burn going on right now from me. I lost count of how many I ate here. They do stay nice and gummy. They stay best in a container in the refrigerator. So an airtight container in the refrigerator, and they don't get like that. When you put them in a baggie, they get like that. But if they're in a nice airtight container, they tend to hold pretty well. Again, though, I think I found a couple ingredients that help with that. I'm going to be experimenting. I already experimented on one of the larger ones. You guys have seen pictures of the king bears. Those things are huge. I've got another one that I can make that size, but it also can be double. So that one's called the Emperor Bear. Yeah, there's orange. Actually, I think this one right here is an orange one. Sometimes the flavors, if you make it a little less hot, the flavor comes out a little easier. Yeah, that is definitely orange. They're really good, squishy wise. And I had some I made back in like June, and I kept them in a little Ziploc type container. And it was just a little plastic container, plastic lid, nice and tight though, and in the fridge, and they stayed perfect. I mean, as far as they didn't look dry, and they had still a decent chew to them. Hey, Burnin' Bob, how's it going? All right, Sean, I'll send you a message. Sorry, guys, I'm still trying to scroll through here. I know it's late for a lot of you guys. It's 10 o'clock out there. Yeah, it's only fair, James, to pop in here. I mean, you've popped over to a lot of other stuff too, so it's only fair to jump over and burn with some new folks on occasion, right? Tasted like pants. There you go. Pants. I've never chewed on pants. I guess I don't know what they taste like. They tasted like feet. That's no good. They taste like gummy bears. And peppers. But, yeah, these little ones are most enjoyable for me. I don't think I could get through the huge one. Best feet I've ever tasted. Great. Yeah, James, you guys in your your bear game there. That was really fun. That was enjoyable. That looked even more enjoyable than that checkers game that I've seen going around, where you kind of put stuff in the checkers. These would be perfect in that checkers game if you found somebody to play with you. All right, sorry guys, I'm still scrolling through all these here. I got a pretty good burn going. I better probably stop after this one here. Jet lagged, yeah. But I still got a decent pile left, which means I need to make another batch. So I can make 300 at a time, and it takes a couple of days to, it takes that one was extra warm. Takes a little while to set up right, and then a couple days for the whole batches to get to the right consistency through some air drying. So, but just about as many as I can make at a time is about that 900 mark. You go over that, then there's just too many gummy bears everywhere, and that's not a good thing. So, takes a while to make that many. It takes a long while. It takes the process of making them and then separating them out and letting them have dry time on all sides so they have the right consistency. It's a process, but it's a fun one. It's a relaxing one. Defeated if you couldn't finish them. It's great. So anyway, I just wanted to kind of jump in and introduce myself, and I'm the guy that I guess I'm part of the reason why you ate something that tastes like pants today, or feet, or whatever other flavors you got. But all right, so I'll try to hop in on occasion, guys. It's fun watching some of the videos you guys do. I'm just new into it, so I haven't seen a lot of stuff. I'll try to catch up with it. But been a good time. Nice to meet some of you through different areas of messaging and that kind of thing. And all right, James. Yeah, cheers to you, man. Fancy feet. All right. We'll talk to you guys later. Okay. Have a good night, and those of you on this side of the ocean, have a rest of the good evening. We'll see you. Talk to you on the other side.